4 basic management lessons. Lesson number 1. A crow was sitting on a tree doing nothing all day. A small rabbit saw the crow and asked him, "Can I also sit like you and do nothing all day long?" The crow answered, "Sure, why not?" So the rabbit sat on the ground below the crow and rested. All of a sudden, a fox appeared, jumped on the rabbit and ate it. Management lesson. To be sitting and doing nothing, you must be sitting very high up. Lesson number 2. A turkey was chatting with a bull. "I would love to be able to get to the top of that tree," said the turkey, "but I haven't got the energy." "Well, why don't you nibble on some of my droppings?" replied the bull. "They backed with the nutrients." The turkey begged at the loom of the dun and found that it actually gave him enough strength to reach the first branch of the tree. The next day, after eating some more dun, he reached the second branch. Finally, after a fortnight, there he was proudly perched at the top of the tree. Soon, he was promptly spotted by a farmer who shot the turkey out of the tree. Management lesson. Bullshit might get you to the top, but it won't keep you there. Lesson number 3. When the body was first made, all the boss wanted to be boss. The brain said, "I should be boss because I control the whole body responses and functions." The feet said, "We should be boss as we carry the brain about and get him to where he wants to go." The hand said, "We should be the boss because we do all the work and earn all the money." And so it went on and on with the head, the lungs, and the eyes, until finally the rectum spoke up. All the boss laughed at the idea of the rectum being the boss. So the rectum went on strike, locked itself up, and refused to work. Within a short time, the eyes became crossed, the hands clenched, the feet twitched, the heart and the lungs began to panic, and the brain fevered. Eventually, they all decided that the rectum should be the boss, so the motion was passed. All the other boss did all the work while the boss just sat and backed out the crowd. The management lesson. You don't need brains to be a boss. Any asshole will do. Lesson number 4. A little bird was flying south for the winter. It was so cold and the bird froze and fell to the ground in a large field. While it was lying there, a cow came by and dropped some dung on it. As the frozen bird lay there in the pile of cow dung, it began to realize how warm it was. The dung was actually thawing him out. He lay there all warm and happy, and soon began to sing for joy. A passing cat heard the bird singing and came to investigate. Following the sound, the cat discovered the bird under the pile of cow dung and promptly dug him out and ate him. Management lesson. Not everyone who dumps on you is your enemy. Not everyone who gets you out of the trouble is your friend. And when you are in deep shit, keep your mouth shut.